Are you getting used to the fame, Zack?
I think getting used to it po isn't sort of like you can kind of capture, even though you've been in the industry for a while po, especially being an artist. I started off po kasi as someone who was just a normal kid, you know, a normal student, just like everyone else po, dreaming about music, and then the pandemic hit, and then that's when I got my big break po.
The fame thing was not in the bucket list.
It wasn't po. Honestly, it wasn't po. It was sort of like a big dream that me and my dad po lagi namin iniisip na someday makukuha natin yan, pero it wasn't in the bucket list po na biglaan.
What was it that you and Dad wanted? Makukuha natin ang ano?
Honestly po, like we just wanted to influence a lot of people talaga with my music.
Or was it more specific, like that hit song, for example?
It wasn't specifically a hit song po. It was more of making a movement or making a change po in the industry, if it comes po.
Okay.
Kasi yun nga po, like going back to it, I was a normal kid, and we wanted to sort of like break that norm na kahit, alam mo yun, kahit normal ka lang na bata, but if you really dream about becoming big and being an artist or writing songs is really what you love, parang you can break the norm.
Kaya
you
yun.
can get there.
You can.
Opo, you can.
Without having to go through the formula. Kagabi lang I was watching the, I don't know if it's a documentary that had Simon Cowell po, One Direction. Alam mo, hindi ko malilimutan na sinabi ni Simon Cowell when he was talking about One Direction, no? Who became one of the biggest boy bands in the world. Sabi niya, nung nag-uumpisa pa raw yung mga bata, sinabi niya, tatlo, susundan kayo ng paparazzi, you're going to lose your privacy, you're going to have brutal hours working, and if you're not ready, because ang sabi niya, itong mga ito are not the price that you pay for fame. They are part of fame. If you're not into this, if you don't buy into this, find something else to do. That's the reason why I asked you. Kasi kaakibat ng pagsikat, di ba? You lose it. You brutal hours. How are you doing there?
It took a while po for me to grow out of there. Opo, like,
nahirapan ka?
I was very vocal about po, in terms of my mental health. Going through the years, nagkaroon po ako ng stage where I sort of, and I did deal with depression po. I was clinically depressed. I was diagnosed po. And it definitely wasn't the easiest time of my life po. Kasi, again, I always keep going back to it, but I was a normal kid. So, if you have that normalness in that environment po, and you grow up with a normal family, tas bigla ka po nabigyan ng opportunity na ganito. Not a lot of people know this, especially like fans. Fame isn't just about being #1 and being in the clouds or being happy. There's also a lot of responsibility and a lot of power that comes to it. And pag hindi ka na-guide ng maayos, or you kind of get in the depths of it na hindi para sa'yo. Medyo,
you can get lost.
Yeah, you'll get lost. So.
Pero, nandiyan pa ba yung normal kid? How much of that is still there?
He's always been
That's
there.
very good.
He's always been there. I think a part of it was the reason why I care po a lot when it comes to my family, my partner, and everyone around me po, even my bandmates and staff and crew. That means I'm still that normal kid.